broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I don't know this song. I don't know.
Are we talking teams?
Yeah.
Are we talking teams? I'm with the baddest panel. Yeah.
I don't know this song and I don't have a rap.
She got the hip.
I'ma keep on spitting bars with no bars, go.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. What's happening, people? What's going on? We are here. We're gonna be in the middle. We are here for Survivor's Remorse recap, episode 9, titled Guts. Of course, you guys know we are the after show for Survivor's Remorse. I'm here with the baddest panel. Wow. My name is Jimmy V. We can be found on youtube.com/AfterBuzz. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and also subscribe to iTunes as well as SoundCloud. I got it right this week. But let me introduce my panel, ladies.
Hello, everybody. I am your host, Shaprintace Lynn. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Shaprintace Lynn with 2 N's. And then I have this beauty to my left.
Oh, you beautiful too, girl. No, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Trene. I missed you guys last week, but I'm back, and we're going to have fun tonight.
Yes.
Follow me on Snapchat, on Twitter, on Instagram, at your girl, Trene.
All right. And of course, our homeboy Gary, he is not here with us this week. I believe he's back home in Florida. So actually, I'm not sure if that is his home, but I know I was sneak creeping on his Snapchat, but he is in Florida. I'm sure he'll be with us next week. So shout out to Gary. I can be found on Twitter and Instagram as well as at Be Your Own Dad. But let's get right into the episode titled Guts. I think that title, they were referring to Jessie having some guts too. As we found out in the episode, he wanted to tell Allison everything because he's really feeling this girl. He didn't want anything to go wrong, down towards the line. So he let everything out on the line. So I think that's a great topic to start off with. When getting into a relationship, are there things that you should hold off? Because it looks like they're on their second date, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's the second
date.
So a topic like, if you guys, obviously, he did let her know that he does have symptoms of HPV.
No symptoms, just the HPV.
Oh, just it. Excuse me. And then he was explaining to Reggie that he wants her to know up forth instead of finding out down the road.
Wow. What a move. What a move, Cam. I think that in this day and age that we do have to be a little bit more honest because you don't want to get in love with someone like she said and then find out you have HPV. So I really did respect the fact that he laid it out on the table. He's like, look, I have HPV. Either hate it or love it. I'm putting it all on the table for you.
I definitely feel like honesty is definitely the best policy. And with him, he knew that he loved her. I'm pushing the gun. Okay. He liked her a lot. He wanted to see a future with her. So he was, I think he did make the right move in being honest with her. And any real woman would respect that. Thank you for being honest with me beforehand, before I start falling for you, before, things get a little deeper and we're about to get in the bed and take our clothes off. And you're like, oh, but wait, that when he said it was the best time to say it, not before things about to go down.
And the way he said it was good too. He was just like, oh, I have HPV, and then he let her know the circumstances of it. And his family, they're definitely the type of family that give you bad advice, because they were like, you gotta know really a girl when you get her naked. Like, do you think that that's true, you guys? Like, do you think you know someone when you get in? No, you see them?
Absolutely not.
Obviously, there's random hookups every single night. So
for you.
I'm not saying whoa. I'm not saying me, but I'm saying us as a human race. I'm saying that it happens all the time, and I'm sure not everybody knows everybody that they step into bed with. But I did just want to comment on Cam. That was a very mature move that he did do. Obviously, his family was telling them the opposite, and he just trusted his gut. Wink, wink. Guts, right? Right. So then, obviously, it worked out in the end for him, which she responded back with, "Okay, and now I know I can love you," which obviously he started to smile from ear to ear. So shout out to Cam. You're starting to grow up more.
Yes.
More and more, you know.
A grown-ass man now.
Almost.
Like, I've seen him transition from that little boy who was complaining about going to a social event to now him wanting to be with a woman. You know, the comment he said, when I almost lost my career, I was to think, what would my life be like? And that's true, because what would his life be like? You know, he has his basketball, but you know, you need a relationship. You need somebody you can go home to and talk to at the end of the day. So I think that now he's like got the dream life. Do you guys think he has a dream life now?
He's getting there. I think Allison is playing a huge part in his growing up. You know, good women will do that to you. But I love it, and I understood where his family was coming from, because they were trying to look out for him in his best interest. And if it was just a random girl, yes, if he would have told her and she wasn't Allison or just some random girl, she probably would have outed him, and that wouldn't be good for his career. So I get where his family was coming from, but he did make the right decision.
I don't want to contradict myself, because earlier in the season, you know, I said I want Cam to live the athlete lifestyle. You know, I mean, he's young. He just got the new contract. You know, he needs to go enjoy the field. So I'm kind of still sticking with that, but you do need that one person to hold you down. Hopefully he does right by her, because she's obviously a dime. Nurse, I mean, smart, beautiful, all that stuff. So
you know, he was like, that dress is dope. Once he saw the dress go between her cracks,
I was like, Cam, I was just thinking that.
Damn, that dress is dope. And he wore that lucky tie. He had his gray tie, the purple label. Yeah. So he was definitely checking her out, and she finally kissed him, and she didn't kiss him on the first date, so she definitely gave him a kiss, and that sealed the deal for him.
Yes.
Smooth. I'm starting to like Allison a little bit more now. She stopped playing hard to get.
Exactly, which women always tend to do. So
some don't do that. Don't label us all.
As we continue on, right? We saw a creator of the show make his cameo appearance. LeBron James, the King James. I was a huge fan how they were throwing a few shots to kind of up his ego. I'll say they were like, oh, now we're with the best basketball player in the world or something, and he's like, I like how you said that. I was like, yep, that's right. So then now the whole idea with his scene was, it was this big gambling game where they had all the large billionaire investors and all that stuff, but there was a bigger meaning of that that whole idea. And what the guy, who's the Asian guy?
Chen.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be an expert here. But he was basically saying what that game meant was they were testing how he will handle under deep pressure. What'd you guys think of the scene?
I thought it was great. I think he handled himself well, especially, you know, when you play poker, you can't seem too obvious, and he wasn't too eager, or he wasn't trying to pretend to be something he's not. Like, Reggie's good at everything. You know, he just made a $250,000 deal. You seen him transfer the money over, and Chuck was like, $250. What are you transferring that over? Like, but you can tell he always has he has his P's and Q's. Like, he knows what he's walking into.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think first, shout out to LeBron. Shout out to you.
King
You did
James.
an amazing job. He did an amazing job. I'm not going to lie. I was a little skeptical when I found out LeBron was going to be on this episode. I'm like, can he act? And he did great. Like, I was shocked at how amazing he did. I've never seen him in anything. Was he ever in anything before this?
He was recently in the movie that just came out. I believe it was it Trainwreck or so?
Trainwreck?
With the
Trainwreck. It was the new Judd Apatow comedy.
Right. Yes,
you.
exactly.
Trainwreck.
I haven't seen that yet.
No. Oh well, that was his first appearance, and they said he's a natural because he's been in front of cameras all of his life, and as I'm sure you guys can relate, within the entertainment, the first 2 years or so, it's just all about being comfortable in front of the camera.
Right.
So he did great.
He did amazing.
Yeah, and I liked how they fit him in, and it seemed like he's been on the whole season. Just the way that he was comfortable with Chen and Jimmy and Reggie, you would think that he was on the whole season. It was pretty cool how they did that, and he was pretty good.
Right.
Best player in the world.
Apparently. I was actually, and speaking of Chen, we saw a little bit development of the relationship, and he was getting real comfortable.
Really?
He was farting all over dinner and all that stuff.
And he had boxers on when he was cooking.
Yeah.
Oh my! I didn't see the boxes.
Yeah,
I missed
he
that
had
part.
his little booty was hanging out of the chef's apron. Yeah, he's gotten a little bit comfortable, and like your prediction, you were like, Mama Cassie's gonna finally have her real man. Do you think Chen and her are a good fit?
I think Chen is stepping up to the ball. He's stepping up to the game. He's, the farting I didn't understand, but she liked it.
She's like,
Apparently, yeah. She's like, I love you.
kiss me and fart again. Oh, she was. She's so crazy.
But they're beautiful. I love it.
Which too, we've seen the relationship grow because before they used to always, meet up, just them. Now it's exposed to everybody in the family, and it appears that everybody's accepting of that. So, which is actually cool. You know?
I love it. I think he fits right in. He's a good addition. Much better than what was the other guy's name?
One night stand guy.
I don't know his name. It starts with a B.
He wasn't one night stand because she brought him to the thing too.
He was awkward.
One night stand and dinner guy. I got you. Okay,
but Chen fits in quite well with the family.
He
He cooks. Did you see that? He was whipping up his own, traditional meal from his culture, and he gives good business advice. He's giving great business advice to Cam, or about the dating, about the tie, and it was like he's been a part of the family for years.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's been a part of the family on a business side regardless with the shoes, and last season we seen more of him and the shoes that defected, but then we saw him more on a personal side when he's giving Reggie the advice before he goes into the game, and he uses the F word a lot in this episode.
Yeah, I think LeBron said something about that. He said he's using that a lot. He's overusing
it.
There's a lot of cursing in this episode.
It was a lot of having sex in this episode.
Actually, you are correct. In which they actually started the episode out with
Reggie
and his wife having a little quickie up against
the afternoon quickie
wall there.
And it was like they was doing a little role playing with her having the glasses on, her speaking about German science.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking these writers that come up with the scenes, what was going on in their head when they came up with that whole conversation?
Well, I think that's one thing that helps that those two characters stick out from everybody else, because who is gonna, if that's, I guess, dirty talk, I guess, talking about what does it say, they were doing something about scientific method or
something.
I don't know
what she was saying.
I didn't understand that.
Obviously, I believe it was for the comical, feature of the.
It was definitely entertaining.
Yeah,
to say the least.
Which we actually do find the wife. She finds herself in a predicament now, so she took on the role of trying to tutor
Jupiter.
Jupiter,
because he has to get the
have
IQ
that test.
Yeah, and I thought Jupiter was pretty stupid. I really
Which we
did.
come to
Jupiter
find
stupider,
out-
remember?
Oh yeah.
It was very shocking to me that he scored higher than her. But I hate word problems.
I know when she started reading it, I was like, I'm lost.
Yeah, I used to hate those in school. Like when we'd have to take the testing in elementary school, middle school. I used to hate that. Like I would always skip over those ones and then come back. But did you notice how he was referring to the word problems? Like they were bringing in a lot of drug references.
As if he was still in the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
He said, I got 25 Percocets.
I got oxys over here,
Whatever makes it work,
Right.
however you get that math problem done. But yeah, she failed miserably.
Twice miserably.
Yeah.
And then you have Uncle Julius in there. He just does everything well. He was a scorekeeper of the test, but he was also bringing in his comical side. And he said a couple of things like when Jupiter was like, "I'm nervous. Can I smoke a bowl?" And then Uncle Julius was like, "I got the shit that killed Michael Jackson." Like, what says that? And then he was just also basing the scores and referencing them to their careers. So Cassie, Missy would be a janitor
Or radio.
Yeah, which I thought that was a hilarious reference because radio was a special needs football player, so that was kind of a low blow.
A very low blow. They have a way of bringing in low blows throughout the season.
Hell yeah.
It was hilarious though, and so that's crazy though. IQ tests back in the day before a lot of people decided to follow their dreams, a lot of IQ tests would make people think that was based off the career.
And it's a shame too because not everybody's a good test taker.
No.
And I can stand for that. I was never a good test taker, so
I wonder what my career would have been if I took the IQ test.
Wonder if it was hosting.
right, because testing and I don't get along well. Right. And then he also says you'd be a good football player because you dumb as hell.
That was a low blow to all football players. All football players are not dumb.
Silence.
Okay. Well,
notice I sip my drink now. They are definitely intelligent. Actually, matter of fact, you know how much stuff they have to memorize
as
far as
playbooks
and all that stuff. Yeah. So, and speaking of football, my Patriots are playing it right now, so just looking for that score update soon. But big shout out to them.
Yeah, I see your shirt.
Right,
your Patriots shirt.
Right, hometown, Dorchester. But all in all, I think this was a great episode. They gave us a preview for next week's episode, which next week we do have a special guest. Alan is stopping by. Sorry, brother, I'm forgetting your last name. Maldonado. You been stalking him?
Hey. No, I have not done do that.
She knows. No, but he is stopping by. He plays the character Jupiter's manager, ex-manager now. Right. So he's stopping by next week, so make sure you guys tune in to catch him on with us. It's going to be an exciting interview.
Yes, it is, and he's going to bring the heat in the next episode. Yeah. The next episode is going to be crazy.
I like that pun because he actually did have some heat in the preview there.
That's
Shots fired.
Shots fired. So I'm excited to see that. And yeah, I mean, this episode was good because, like we say, Uncle Julius holds it down with his jokes every time. And I'm very proud of Cam. So, it's good to see him with a girl. So followers, I have a story. I'm going to tell you this.
Here we go.
So I remember seeing Jessie T Usher before, we started to do this review. Mm-hmm. And I saw him at the club. And, Jessie T Usher, he is a good looking man. And at the time, I had a crush on him. So saw him, I peeped him out, saw he was with a girl, this random girl. I'm like, oh, she's a jump off. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
We don't know the facts of the story, but okay, go ahead.
It's a jump off, but it didn't look like it was his girlfriend. So mind you, I was peeping him out. I'm like, okay, he can dance. He likes to have fun. And then as the night goes on, my friend dares me to go up to him and talk to him.
Oh.
And I was like,
this is getting juicy.
No, I don't want to. But, we had a few drinks. The night started to, turn up a little bit more. And finally, I see Jessie T, Usher, and I see the girl, and I go on the side of him and I tap him and I'm like, here's my business card. And he looks at the business card and he's just like, and I was like, yeah, my business card. Like, I should have been like, call me while you're at it. And so he looks at the business card. The girl was like, and it was just funny to watch. Like, it was so funny to watch just how, like, she was about to come down on Jessie, and I slid him the business card. He put the business card in his pocket, and moral of the story is he never called me. So
wait a minute, I'm mad at how you didn't bring this up when he was here,
because how embarrassing is that?
Well, Jessie, you have to come back next week.
Really
I'm
embarrassing.
gonna tell him to watch this after show.
That's really embarrassing.
Do
because
your research, brother.
you just, ladies, come on. If you would have seen him in public, I want you guys to leave comments below. Would you have done the same thing? Would you have had the guts? Speaking of guts, because this episode titled is guts.
You had the guts. You did have the guts.
Yeah, I had the guts. I slid him the business card, and it was just funny to see everything unravel. She was looking so irritated, and I was very immature at the time.
I mean, how old are we talking here?
It was about a year ago. Was it? Yeah, it was like a year ago, and it was
drinks were involved.
It was just so funny to see. Just so funny because they didn't mesh well.
Gotcha.
She wasn't a cute girl. I'm throwing shade.
She was about to say I'm not throwing
shade.
But,
she was not a cute girl. And I'm just like, Jessie, you're fine. Why are you with this girl? And I had to size them. I had to size her up, so I slid her the business card. And I was gonna do it professional. I know that wasn't professional, but I decided I'd share that with you viewers because you gotta know.
Moral of the story: if Trene slides you a business card, you better call her. Okay, she plays no games. She will shout you up.
I mean, and then so back to that, seeing Cam dating. I've seen the actual Jessie in his dating realm, and I was the girl that slid in. Oh, I didn't slide in them DMs, but
but you slid him a business card, which is better than sliding in the DMs. Yeah. So you had the guts. Yeah, I wouldn't have had the guts to do that. You did. More power to you.
Yeah, whenever people dare me to do something, I do it. I've always been that way.
I'm that way too, though. Yeah.
So, can I throw a dare your way on live right now?
Okay, do it.
Okay, so I will give you some leeway, right? So if we can get Jessie to come back next week, because we know Alan is joining us, I dare you to and you know what, we're gonna leave it up to the viewers at home.
If Jessie
viewers comment, all right, because we're gonna get interested in here. If Jessie makes it, we're all going to dare her as a collective unit ... And whatever you guys put, we will choose. Well, I'm gonna choose the best one. Is that fair?
That's fair. I'm up for it. So
we got it. We got it recorded here, so she can't punk out.
I'm not. Come on.
All right.
Remember this day. It is now Sunday.
She accepts every dare.
Okay.
And
she's got the guts.
Okay.
I've got the guts.
So I think this is a perfect time to go into predictions then, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
All right.
So as we know, we have the season finale next week, the ending of season 2. It's been a great season thus far. How do you guys think they're gonna end out the season?
I'm gonna keep going with my same type prediction. Chen and Mama Cassie, they're gonna get closer. Maybe they'll go on a little trip. Maybe I don't know. Though my TV that I was watching, Survivor's Remorse, didn't show me the
previews.
The previews for the next episode.
Right.
So I don't know if anything was in there about Chen and Cassie, so I'm not cheating. But I think, something made Juicy go down with them. Or M. Chuck, because M. Chuck has been a little bit under the radar. And I believe something's going on with her. And I think she's going to drop a bomb. Because last finale, she threw the chair and that's what got them kicked out and here in Atlanta. So, in that new house. So I think she's going to do something again in this finale.
Okay.
So we see that Jupiter's ex-manager brings the guns. He has one of his homies with him, and they attack Reggie. So I think that something's going to definitely pop off between Reggie and the ex-manager, and then Jupiter's also going to be in the crossfire. And I think that... Oh, and Cam as well, yeah. So Reggie's going to most likely let Jupiter go. I think that's going to be my prediction. So.
All right, which I am going to continue my prediction from last week, which was some issue going down between Jessie and Jupiter, because obviously they're trying to join on the team, and then obviously we've seen the preview for next week. Something does go down, and I want to say I think we're going to find out something about Allison and Cam, if they're gonna be serious or not. I just think that's gonna be in the next episode. I'm hoping she sticks around, and hopefully he treats her good. If not, holla at me.
I think she's gonna be the one to have a secret as well.
Ooh,
she might have a secret.
Or what if Cam got shot like in the arm and he had to go to the hospital and she was there, and it made them all closer? It was a whole family moment. That's just me, but I could so see them doing that.
I love that. That could definitely happen.
All right, and I think that's a great way to end our show. So thank you everybody for tuning in this after show. Of course, make sure you like, make sure you comment, because next week is going to be an interesting one, Trene. But make sure you like, comment, and share, and of course, like our channel. I'm your boy Jimmy V. I can be found on Twitter and Instagram at Be Your Own Dad. Ladies, where can they find you?
Hello, everybody. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Shaprintace Lynn with 2 N's. You can also catch me here on Wednesday nights for the Blackish after show, and then make sure you catch Just Saying on BHL on Friday nights at 7.
What's up, y'all? You can catch me on my Twitter and Instagram at your girl Trene, and also I'll be here tomorrow night covering Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So if you watch that show, keep up with me. And Tuesday, got Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So definitely follow me, and I will follow you.
And I'm going to make a quick shout out. I'll be here tomorrow night as well for the show Black Jesus. And we also have a special guest on there. That starts at 8 o'clock Monday nights. But for then, see you guys next week. Much love to you.
Yes.
Keep it real.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.